You okay? There's a boat docked just up there. So we're nearly out of here. You okay? Okay, let's go. Mr. Ota. You! Fujita's useless son! How? Where have you been all this time? So you did get in trouble, didn't you? Had to come back to the island. It's a cursed place. The island. It's cursed.
Welcome to another part of Siren 2. This time, we're escaping from Fort Ruins of Ichigo. Because, oh boy, we're back at the ruins. This is the place we have to deal with Shu, our blind asshole. And, luckily, Ichigo is not blind. But this one isn't very fun either. It's limited ammo. Yeah, we have limited ammo. Not much in this one. And we need to find a digging tool. So, yeah, there's gonna be some bullshit for this one. And I don't like it much. But we gotta deal with it. And Ota is currently up and trying to kill me, so I'll just shoot him. And miss twice. And I have effectively wasted 5 ammo, so that's great. 5 bullets wasted. I can only hold 5 in my gun, so yeah. Ota takes 3 shots, and I've wasted some of it. That's not a good sign so far. Considering I had the flashlight on and everything, my accuracy was still shit, even when he was very close up. So, yeah. Also, the dog collar here, and it's Tsukasa's. And that dog would die, didn't he? He was crushed. So, how the fuck? Whatever. Right now, we have to basically get to the power control area. Because it's the same as before, but this time, that sniper guy that's usually up there on that wall, right beside the bunkers and such, he's not there anymore. So we can just run right through, no problem. Ota will be a problem later on though, except only in this little area here. If we come back here at any point when he gets up and such, he will effectively be a huge fucking bastard for us. Also, we'll turn the breaker off, but we're also turning this light on. Why? Well, secondary mission. Maybe, I don't know, it's for Takaki, so who knows. But right now, we have to essentially go into the ammo shaft and look around a bit, get another weapon, another gun, and do some other things as well, because we have to go down here. The game tells us this, so let's hit the stairs, the usual stairs we go down from, these ones, and let's explore. Maybe it's been different. Maybe something's changed in here and we need to actually explore here and find the difference. And Ota is awake with a fucking rifle. I mean gun. Just a revolver, I mean. So essentially he has a gun now, and if we fuck with him, we're gonna die. So try not to. Oh, and now Ichiko has a knife. Be careful, she has a knife. Anyway, there's that hole. Now, where I have to go, the walkthrough tells me I have to look north and then go from the top left. So there is an N on the right there, so that is north that I'm looking at now. And the top left corner is the L shape you see there. So we have to go there, and I believe this takes us to the remains north. So we have to go here. And we'll find a Shibito right here, an army one. Kill him and take his melee weapon because we need a melee weapon right now. There we go, guys, bayonet. And I should go up the stairs, but I don't. Instead, I go essentially to the debris because I misread what the walkthrough was telling me to do. I thought it wanted me to hide here by the stairs. It's actually you have to have her hide in like a specific area that is sort of in the middle of that big open area. It's a destroyed ruin, and you essentially have to have her hide there for another one of those moments where you get a cutscene where you get an item. Mostly a key. And that is what she gets. Instead, I decided to go here, and this is actually where the exit is going to be. If I go right, you'll find this. We can inspect it, and if we do, we'll find that this is a passage that's blocked by debris. We need a digging tool. This... yeah, we get a checkpoint for looking at that, and essentially, we have to find the shovel. And we know it's a shovel because that's just dirt, really. We can just dig our way through. But why can't we use our hands? Because why would a girl do that? And also, that would just be tiresome. We can't just dig like dogs. We are gentlemen. We are humans. We are humans. We have to use fucking shovel, or else we are retarded. Also, I am out of bullets. So that's not good. So now that I'm out of bullets, this kind of fucks me because we need to get a gun, and there's a Shibito around this level that has another gun for us. Not Oda, someone else, just a random motherfucker. And the problem is, if I try to fight him with this knife, I'm pretty much screwed for the most part. Okay, I believe this is debris. So hide her here. And she should say something. There we go. And she'll go pick it up. Right now. Yes, that just happened. Ichiko got a string, or whatever, a little hook, and she used it to grab a fucking key that I guess was... I believe that's where the hole is. Like, that's where the ammo hole is. So it got stuck there at the top. And that is essentially all I can figure out on why there was a key there, and why she used a string to pull it out. So, yeah, if you're thinking that that was something we had to do, and it made sense to you, and obviously was another one of those moments where the game is just completely and utterly hiding shit from you and fucking you over that way, good job. You know how to think like this game, because I honestly think it's just like the candles, and the other times we hide a character and get a key or whatever. It's bullshit, and you don't expect it. And there's really no hint for it. So, yeah. Once again, it's all kind of bad. Oh, by the way, here's my chance. And here's how good it was. Yeah. Never bring a fucking knife to a machine gun fight. Okay, let's try this again. I got more ammo in my gun. So, one shot, the end. If I had one bullet, he'd be down. but I had none, so I got fucked for having a knife instead. And now Ichiko has the gun, which is even better than her having a knife, and I have his machine gun, and the shovel is actually right here. I'll be taking that. We now have the military shovel, and that is our tool to get ourselves out of here. And that's what we're doing right now. We're going to go straight to the root. We're going to go back to the debris, the fucking caved-in little path, and we're going to dig ourselves a way out. Now, of course, we have to get there, and for me, I think the best way of getting there is by going through the weapon storage area. I mean, it's either that or go back and fucking deal with the debris, which honestly sounds like a better idea, because you don't have to deal with a lot of Shibito. It's a bit longer, but it's still safer if the guy's still down. If all the Shibito around there are still down, it is safer, maybe? I mean, this guy's here. And he took a lot of shots of my machine gun, but he's down for the count now, so who cares? And now that all Shibito is out of the way, I can go ahead, go to the digging spot, and dig myself a way out of here. There's nothing else to collect over here, so don't worry too much about that. Move debris, please. I nearly said debris.
I think I can handle this.
And there we go. Now we can leave through the hole. 4 layers deep.
Come on.
Okay.
It's not the end yet, though. We still have to go through the path in order to actually get to the actual exit. So, up the ladder we go. I'm not doing the Metal Gear Solid 3 joke. And then we just climb up from here and we're home free. No, seriously. That's it. We just go around from here, go back, there's the exit area, continue on forward, the end. Mission accomplished. So what's our reward? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We do get our secondary mission to deal with, though. Except not right now, because it isn't unlocked. But we can do a Moru shit, and we can also do nothing else. So, Mamoru, let's deal with you. In the amusement park, Mamoru and Yuri meet again. Mamoru decides what to get to find what lies at the heart of the mystery. So, yeah, let's go ahead and deal with Maze again. Which... this one. I believe this was the one where we go into the Underworld. So that was a lot of fun. That was totally sane. Well, now, instead we're going to be acquiring a glimpse of Mother. Game, we need to talk. Like, what? The required object outside of walking distance. Item we need is in the location related object. And find the object that requires 2 previously acquired items. Okay, so I have to find an object to find another object. And once I have both those objects, I can find a third object. Thanks, Hints! That's really useful! I'm so fucking glad you exist. Right, so let's acquire some small change. This is the first item. And we luckily do get a picture for a hint. And considering this is small change, I'm guessing we have to go to the ticket machine because that's where you put money in for tickets for the rides. I mean, if we had to get tickets, that would also make sense. But small change, I mean, I guess fountain could work as well if they think it's a wishing fountain and, you know, you can steal the money from there. But, also, make sure to grab the guns, because limited ammo is here as well, and you're going to be switching between the guns a lot in order to deal with the enemy here. Okay, so inside of here, we're going to find some small change that's just left here for some reason. And now we have to search near the Ferris wheel. And yes, she is coming with me now. The biggest problem here, though, is I essentially have to shoot fuckers who have guns as well. And you already know about the whole accuracy problem, where you can't just have the flashlight on and you get 100% accuracy. You have to sort of wait there and be patient until you shoot again to get that 100% accuracy, or else, you know, you miss. Yeah, that becomes a problem when the gun doesn't really stun these enemies much. And you only have about 9 shots if you had a full gun. And right now I have 9 shots in total to deal with my 2 guns. Now I have to aim at this guy, and I kind of fucked up. I wanted to get him from behind, but yeah, I'm in a bad position too because I can't really aim that well from here. Yeah, see? And I can't duck either, so I have to shoot him. And I look down, trying to manually aim at some shit, and yeah, I basically get killed. He's holding the gun sideways. What are you, a fucking gangster? Okay, let's try this again. I'm still getting shot at, and my aim is still shit, but come on. Oh, fuck. Okay, switch. Okay. Is he dead? He is now. Okay. Grab his fucking gun and my empty gun. And now we can move on. That was the most annoying bit, by the way. Everything else after this point is fairly tame, if you know what you're doing. But yeah, that one bit there, fuck that bit. That bit will get you bad. Hey, look, there's a thing here. I want her to hide here, but she ain't doing it. But I do want this. It's an electric ride battery, and there's an electric ride around here. Yeah, distract somebody. There's a sniper at the flower bed. We have to distract him with the electric ride that's right there in the corner. So let's duck down, crouch our way over there, and use the battery on this electric ride, the elephant ride, so that we can activate it, distract the sniper, and then shoot the shit out of him and take his gun. We do want his gun, because we can't rely on a revolver for long. We do want to get the fuck back and hide a bit, though. Also, those assholes are around, so that's a problem. But yeah, this is all required in order to catch a glimpse of Mother. Not the drink, mind you. Yeah, I will, but first I have to take care of this fucker, who really wants to grab an empty gun. I'm sure he has ammo though, so it doesn't matter if it's empty. Okay, so fuck, how much ammo do I have left? 5. I have 5 shots to kill the sniper. Let's make it count. And we made it count. We made it absolutely count. I'm taking his rifle. It is my only weapon now. And yeah, let's continue on over to the shack, because the shack actually has something that we need to, you know, catch a glimpse of Mother. It's right there on the desk by the boxes. I need to hold forward and then press the X button to grab it. It is pliers. What do we use pliers for? The front gate, because it's chained up. And guess what? Mother is behind the front gate. She's waiting for us in the car, out in the parking lot, because we're taking too much time having fun at the amusement park, and we have to go home. So, you know, that story I made up to make sense of why we have to catch a glimpse of Mother, who is only mentioned just now, and it makes no fucking sense who Mother is, really. It will make sense later, maybe, but right now, no. So here's the gate. Inspect. There's the chain. Or wires, actually. And we cut it now.
What's this?
Come on.
Oh. Okay.
And there we go. Now, were you enjoying the tame shit for the time being for part 3 and such? Well, fuck you!
Hurry up! Run! I can't hold it any longer!
Ryoko! No, you're not her! What's going on?
I can see. I can see you, Kanae. It's you, isn't it? I was so lonely. All by myself, in the dark. It really is you. Please, please don't go away anymore.
Shu. Look at me.
Hey! Hey!
No! Shu! No, don't look!
Welcome back to Crazy Town, and we're staying in Crazy Town this time. We're not going back to the tame shit. Oh no, now things start getting fucking weird. Except we are going back to the tame shit, sort of. You know how Shu was talking about someone called Kanae, whatever, and that person was appearing in his viewpoint? Who the hell is Kanae? Kanae, whoever the fuck. Well, we're about to find out, because remember that first mission that we first did in the game, when Shu was a kid? Well, his second objective is now available for us. Speaking softly to Young Shu, his father Ryohei puts the boy to bed. We are now doing Mission 2, which is actually a follow-up to Mission 1. The intro cutscene is the same, but the fucking shit before it, the shit after the cutscene is not. We now have to escape the settlement, because this is actually after we see our father dead. So I have to find a meet of Kanae, see, she's in this, while avoiding the fishermen. Bright areas will provide a little cover, it's better to be in darker areas, and we must make a noise to distract the fishermen later on. So, yeah, here's another thing about this.
Daddy, no!
Young Shu here does not have sight jack. And there are Shibito around here. Well, they call them fishermen in this mission, but they're basically fucking, you know, Shibito for the most part. And, yeah, grab the rubber beast. It's added to the archive. And there's also a, yeah, for Kanae later on. Because we're playing as Kanae, too. It's going to be in this part, actually. But, yeah, we're leaving now outside the window this time. And I have to meet up with her, but first we have to collect some archive items, which require me to sneak past some Shibito, or fishermen, which also requires me to not get caught without sight jack. Yeah, this was an annoying bit. Remember, like, if you've seen the Let's Play for this month, Fatal Frame 2, you already know this at this point, but you know that one chapter where we dropped our fucking Obscura camera in that one area? We had to go through about almost half that chapter without the camera, and we have to being chased by fucking ghosts and shit, and how much I hated that, because we just got rid of a useful thing that we relied on that was important to the game, and was a unique feature to it, and we had to deal with it until we got it back later on. This is sort of that, except you don't get it, you get a substitute, and you do this only once, for one level. It's not the worst thing, but it is up there as being fucked up. Also, Shu, can you please not cry while the fishermen are going right past us as we're trying to fucking hide? I'm sure they can hear you sobbing. Okay, so why do we come here? Well, if you continue on forward, and then go through this gap in the wall, and then, you know, you go downstairs from that, and you go right, all the way to this little scaffolding thing here, you'll find an item, an archive item, an old piece of paper. We have the fisherman's note now. That is literally it. Now we can go see Kanae, which requires me to backtrack all the way past that fisherman again and go the other direction from there on out. So that's a bit obnoxious, but we have to deal. And luckily it doesn't take that long to get past these guys. They're all set on a certain path, so as long as we don't alert any of them, we're fine. We also can't attack back. In essence, we are essentially a Harumi. Yeah, remember Harumi? Remember that little girl that we played as in the first game, and that has been haunting Takoyaki for some time? Well, we're essentially that, because I believe if we get touched once, it's game over. I don't know perfectly well about that though, because I never tried it, and I never wanted to. I didn't want to at all. And I think that's for the best, that we never, ever have that happen to us, even intentionally, because why the fuck do I want to even know that that would actually happen in this game for this level? That's just gonna piss me off. I'd rather not. There's Kanae.
Does it hurt? Oh, are you okay?
Oh, yes, Shu. I'm fine. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Okay, it is Kanae. Okay, now I'm saying it correctly. Kanae. That's her fucking name. And we're about to get another cutscene right about here.
Oh, looks like a way through.
And there you go. So now what? Well, we're still running away, but first we need to grab this and leave our toy robot here. It is an empty. Well, actually,
You can do it.
I know. I know I can grab an empty can of pop. But yeah, we're grabbing the can not because it's a weapon, but because it is our distraction item.
I need something to distract him. Need a distraction. Something to throw.
How about an empty can?
Here, can I?
Oh, thank you, Shu.
It worked. Because I believe he is distracted and going for it right now. Yep, I think he's doing that right now. Well, Kanae, I did it. Did you get caught? A little bit. Good job.
You are a big boy now, Shu. You can do it.
Okay. I'll deal with what you just said there. Anyway, moving forward, we'll find ourselves with another Shibito in the way. I mean, fisherman.
I have to distract him.
We have to figure out a way to distract this fisherman, and the way we do it is essentially we go into this little house courtyard here, Asano's house, and once we do, we go over to here, and around here we should find like a doorbell or something. Let's see, where is it? I think it's, yeah, inspect. There we go, a switch. The doorbell. So now that I have seen it, I now go back to the Kanae. I don't push it.
Sure nothing ever hurts you.
Yeah, I don't push the button, Kanae has to push it. So, she goes, she pushes the button, and then when she does, the Shibito will walk over there, and we run the fuck out of there.
You are a big boy now, Shu. You can do it.
Yes. So, we go past him, we go to the cable lift, and we beat Mission 2. And this is the only level where we actually play as Young Shu, I believe. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed it while it lasts.
Go and hide somewhere safe and wait. I'll be back for you.
Okay. Can I? Hurry back! I'm scared.
Mission accomplished. What do we get now? Why, we get ourselves another cutscene.
The gully's a curse. This time, we must protect the island. These outsiders must be stopped.
I've seen her. I'm telling you, standing by the sea, driving back something horrible and nasty.
We have to get rid of her tonight. There may be casualties. Those of you with children to care for are free to go. So, are you all with me?
So Ota is sort of the mayor of this entire village, and I'm guessing he's just there to protect the village. He's not doing anything of harm. He's just trying to be a good mayor to the villagers against outsiders who are obviously bad. Also, we're playing as Kanae now, and this is Kanae's only time of being playable. Shu, you play as him as a young boy and an adult once each, but he is still 2 levels. Kanae is the only character with 1 level, and she is essentially a villain. And we are fleeing for good reason.
You're not getting away.
Please, let me through. That boy, Shu is waiting for me. He's all alone.
What are you talking about? Wait! You can't escape! Somebody! Help!
Yeah, that chick is such a fucking dumbass. Anyway, reached off in P with Shu, Young Shu. And this one is mean. In fact, it's basically telling you right here that if Shu gets caught by a fisherman, it's game over. So if one fucking Shibito touches Shu, it's game over. It's doing Harumi on me. We have to distract the fisherman with a street light, and we have to basically pay attention to Shu's moves when there's nowhere to run.
Shu, be safe, please.
So first off, we have to go to the street light and distract the Shibito, I mean, fucking fisherman with that. The street light is by the stairs over here. If he's looking back, then good. You have to time it just exactly right, because it doesn't take too long before he turns right back in front of the light here, see? So when he starts turning, that's when we go. And we have to be fast about it too. Once it's switched off, we then run back, go up the stairs, and we crouch there. Eventually, the Shibito, I mean fisherman, will notice, and then he'll move over to it. He'll wonder what the fuck, and then he'll fuck off. He'll go to a different spot than where he was before. So, yeah. That is essentially how this works. Monsters. Who cares? So now I have to meet up with Shu, who is actually hiding at the cable car. Yes, he finally made it to the other side. He's at the cable lift that's over on this area. We have to go to it because that's where he is right now. He will also be hiding in a different spot if you are unlucky. The good news, though, is that I believe this only happens on the secondary mission and not in the first one. So, well, actually, it happens on both. He'll either be hiding there or he'll be hiding in the branching path, the one on the left from the fucking this area. I got lucky and he is there, but he'll be hiding behind some barrels in the other area. Now, we have to find a way out of here, so essentially we have to go to the workroom. And the workroom is to the left, so let's go over there right now. Let's see. Yeah, right to my left. Let's go inside. Hopefully no one's right behind me.
You're bringing misfortune. You witch!
I mean, I can just leave. You don't have to kill or anything. You could just give me a boat and I could just leave. You know, be banished away from the island. Well, anyway, I wonder what the fuck Shu's doing, and then I find out he's hiding. And it's a bit too late because I alerted the other Shibito's over here, I mean the fisherman. And now I'm being attacked. And Shu has pretty much run off. And I'm going to die. I essentially fucked up entirely at this point. And my only option at that point was to restart. So, to save you time with backtracking and shit, I'm going to just jump cut to when Shu is hiding. And I will hide. Because we have to. Also, we are 18 years old. Okay, so, hide behind the cess of Shu, and Oda won't even notice you or him, and he'll just walk right past. I mean, he also does this, where he just kind of stands around like an idiot. I don't know why. And, yeah, he starts looking around, the debris and such, for no reason. He goes past the desk, doesn't actually look around it. And then he goes inside this door to talk with another fisherman right over here. Have to turn around 180 like that. Good talk. Good fucking conversation right there. Right, so now he's gonna go out back the way he came. And that is our cue to go to the door that he has closed. And with Shu to get the hell out of here. I mean, I'm sorry for cursing the island. I didn't mean to. I'm just an 18-year-old girl who's friends with a boy named Shu. I mean, I'm sorry I'm such a witch, but that wasn't my intention. Again, I can leave. I haven't fucked you guys yet. You guys are sort of fucking yourselves in the way for trying to fuck with me. Oh, hey, a key is on the other side. It's out of reach. I wonder who can get it. Oh, hey.
Hi.
Shu's very small. I'm sure he can fit right through the door. So, yeah, let's go have Shu go inside with the other fisherman and get the key. And there you go. And now he takes his time to get the key and unlock the door. Jesus Christ. I'm kind of worried about the, Oda that could be kind of right behind me right now. Or the other fishermen that could be anywhere right now. And she's just taking a bit of his time, honestly. But now we can go to the Dolphin Pier. And we have to. But we can't go in without Shu. So, we do have to wait for Shu to get over to me before I can actually leave. It's not too far though. Just go downstairs and then go to this door right here. And yeah, then you'll find your exit for this level. So, open it up when Shu is behind you. And mission accomplished.
Kanae. Shu. Over here.
It doesn't seem like a mission accomplished, considering what just happened there is that we could not escape. But, you know. Anyway. That was mission 1. I believe we're doing mission 2 now for Kanae. Kanae. Fuck. Let's see what it reads. Kanae rushes to the harbor, but her way is blocked by Tomo Ota. Concerned for Shu, she takes off Tomo and hurries on her way. So we're doing mission 2 of that, which sort of continues. Essentially, we don't go to the Dolphin Pier. We instead have to go to a different area. One that is a bit more difficult to get through. And that is the lighthouse, the Yamajima Lighthouse. And to make things even worse, we are doing things completely different too. That weapon, you must find a way to take Tsunoa out. Yes, Tsunoa out. She was afraid of heights. So we have to look for something to help him get across. Looks like a little make-up fucking bridge. So we need to make a bridge for Shu and knock out Tsuneo, Ota.
Got to hurry. Have to get Shu.
So yeah, instead of just dealing with a flashlight and getting past Shibito, we now have to take down Ota. And in order to do that, we have to basically follow him for a bit. AKA, go to the stairs and just hide there and wait. But use sight jacks so we know where he is. Persuade her following, really. Now, the route that Ota takes here is a bit different from his original sort of route. We do want to go ahead and hide behind the table though. Okay, so now we're behind the table. He's looking at that gate. He's going over here. And there you go. So that part right there when he looks up and such, that is the point where you have to knock him out. But with what? My hands? That's not really going to do anything. And you're right, it isn't. In fact, using your hands is fucking stupid. But you do have to go and knock Ota out. And how do you do that? Well, you saw from the picture that Kanae had like a plant in her hand that she was going to throw down the ground. There are 3 plants here, and we only need 1, but we have to use this 1 plant to knock Ota out. We also have to, you know, build this old rusted pipe by turning it. And there you go. That's Omoru, which is actually the 2nd mission in the game that we did. So, yeah, so far we've been returning to 2 things we did in part 1. Also, Octopus Pot. This cutscene plays every time I throw it, but not because I hit him. And I missed. And, spoiler alert, I missed with all 3 of these shots. And you have to restart once you lose all 3 pots. So, yeah, I'm not wasting your time. I'm making a jump cut right about at the time where it blanks out, right here. Okay, so what you're about to see is my actual successful attempt at knocking Ota out. So, here it is. And I will talk over this cutscene because you've already seen it. It didn't change anything. There you go. So, now we can meet up Shu. We can get the fuck out of here now because he's taking care of Ota. He's taking care of Tsuno. I mean, the bitch in the red robe is still around, but I haven't seen her yet, so we're still fine, I'm guessing, but yeah. Okay, so let's go get him. I believe he is not at the cable car area. Yeah, he's not. He's now behind the barrels in the branching path, so we have to go there now. That is his 2nd and final hiding spot for this level. So go to these barrels that are over here, and there you go. So that's where he was hiding. Do not go to his path, by the way. It is a death trap. I have been fooled by it, sadly. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and, get the fuck out of here, really. We got Shu. We got some important stuff. And now I'm climbing some stairs. So, I feel like I'm going for the stairway to heaven, and I feel like, you know, this is gonna work out for the best, because there's not many zombies here. There's not many Shibito or fishermen around here. It's just Ota, a small few of the enemy, and maybe like another archive item if we beat this. But hey, there's a sign here which we can look at and have a protest sign or archive. Then we can bring it down and use it as a bridge for Shu. And that's the second hint taken care of. Now, to keep myself safe from bullshit, I am going to get rid of that sign, probably. Maybe not. No, I'm not. Whatever. The next thing we have to do, though, is it involves that robot that Shu picked up beforehand. See, that robot works. It has batteries in it. There's also a journal here that we can read if we wanted to, an employee's journal. So, what do we do about the robot and the batteries inside of it? The robot kind of goes away after you fucking look through it, but there are batteries inside that fucking, inside that motherfucker, and we'll be using it for the radio, because sadly the radio is dead. It does not want to pick up anything, it does not even want to turn on. It has no batteries. To make matters worse, though, there is another Shibito that is very close to where we are right now. So, we have to be careful, because this guy can basically screw us over like it's nothing. Okay, so we can't mess this up, definitely, because this one can be a bit of a piss take if you do it wrong. We have to wait for him to get to a certain building or get close to it. This one. And now we can put the barriers in the radio in order to turn it on. So, let's do so.
Shu, can I borrow that?
And there you go. And now all we get is static. But we have a portable radio in our archive, and it is now a distraction against the Shibito that's by the door. Let's look for his eyesight after Shu actually hides. Where does which go? What are due words? Okay, here he comes. So, once it's inside, look at the radio, and that is my cue to walk past him. Or crouch past him, as the case may be. Once we do, then we can get the fuck out of here. Because we then have to go to the door that is next to the door he keeps looking at. And then we actually get into the pressure mark. And then we can choose to, go to one tunnel or the other. The thing is, this little area here, this whole little bullshit here, no weapons, really, no guns and such. I mean, I get it, because these are actual humans, not fucking Shibito or anything like that, but still. Right, so now we have to get to the lighthouse of Shu, but we're not really gonna do that. There's a branching path here, and we actually want to go right. Left is to the lighthouse, but right takes us to a turtle area. A nice little place where turtles do their thing. And, yeah, the turtle hole. And we really want to go there because there is someone in need of help down here, and we need to save him. Are you ready to know who we're saving? Why? It's a turtle. It's hanging from its neck. We should help and save it. And there you go.
It knows how to get home.
It does. Though there is a problem with this one little mission here. This one little secondary mission, which gives us an archive item. it doesn't register perfectly. You might find that you do it, and then on the part where it matters, you don't get anything for it. That happened to me, and it really showcased how unstable the turtle is.
Shu, over here.
And with that, we're done. But what happens now that we made it to the lighthouse? This.
Here she is! The witch is over here!
You've nowhere to run.
I'm scared, Kanae.
It's over.
Father? What's that noise?
So yeah, because Kanae drowned or some shit, everybody dies by the red fucking water. And they should be fine, everything. It's fucked up, but it's their punishment for trying to kill a witch. Anyway, time for this. Washed up on the pier, Memory regains his senses. His eyes catch the movement of the dark mass rushing away. This is Encounter. This is Mission 2 of Encounter. And it goes for the first half almost the same. There is a difference, and it's at the very start of this level. So I will show you that. But right now we have to find a medal. So what do we do about it? Well, we have to get some weapons that we can use to open a new path. So we do have to find some weapons that will be useful. Right now, over here, you will find another piece of paper. And it's added to a missing person poster in our archive. Jump cut! So we're back here after we fought that Shibito, and now I'm climbing up here. This time there's a wrench here, by the way. We'll be taking that. That's our tool, as well as our weapon. And guess what? It's for Memorial later on, so that's great. Okay, so what do we do then? Well, there's a lot of area to go to, but we're going to go downstairs and all the way to that broken ladder. Remember that broken ladder where we couldn't climb it? We'll be going there very soon. But first, we need to find a way up. We can't use the wrench to get up because that makes no sense. What does, though, is breaking this grate over here on the second floor of where we need to be and falling down from it. Like so. There we go. Okay, now we jump down, like so. And around here will be a locker. We can actually unlock this locker. See, it's locked. But we have the key for it. We have the locker key we got beforehand. And now we can get ourselves a nice iron pipe, which we'll be using to help ourselves out and get all the way to where we need to be to complete this mission. Keeping the monkey wrench just in case. And then we go downstairs. If the game will let me. There we go. And now we have to essentially go all the way to, I believe, the stairs. So let's head in that direction. Let's see. I believe it's down this way. But the Shibito coming for me, so I better turn around and knock him the fuck out. Okay, so now that we've taken care of any issue that might be in the way, we can now move the fuck out of here by going to the broken ladder that we saw beforehand when we were doing this mission, this little area before, and we're climbing it.
We had some footing.
Yeah, there we go.
Hurry back.
I don't think we need to do that at all, lady. Anyway, this is where a big turtle should appear, because we saved that small turtle. But this is glitched, because sometimes the game will not give that to you. The way I found to fix it is to redo the mission and redo saving the fish. I don't know if it's a trigger to not have it appear, but it's supposed to appear. Also, we have to go downstairs, down the ladder some more. And once we are finally down, like so, come on, there you go. We can now acquire the metal that is over by the bottom right of this area, like right there.
Oh, this is...
And there you go. That's another one completed. And now we have the metal. We are not only mission accomplished, but we also get ourselves another cutscene. And guess who it is with? You guessed it, Kanae.
You think he's over here? Hey, Shu, slow down.
Look. Are you dead?
The line delivery here is just fucking top notch, man. My god. Especially with the Shu kid. That's some amazing acting right there. Anyway, that is going to be it for this part. Next part, we're going to directly go back into batshit territory. Even further, in fact, with the second mission of Vision. Mamoru awakens from a nightmare. Suddenly, Tomo Oda appears. We happen at him, confused. Mamoru runs away with Yuri. You know, all sorts of bad shit happens here. And we're going through that in Mission 2 next time in Siren 2. Thanks for watching, guys.